Miriam Defensor Santiago, the woman they call the Iron Lady of Asia. When you hear that name, what comes to mind? A fierce, strong-willed woman who fought for her beliefs until the very end. Miriam was known for her intelligence, her wit, and her unwavering commitment to justice. I remember meeting her for the first time in 1998. She was running for president. And I was immediately struck by her energy and her passion. She was someone who knew what she wanted and wasn't afraid to go after it. She was a true trailblazer, a woman who shattered glass ceilings and opened doors for many other women in politics. As a senator, she authored or co-authored more than 200 laws, including the Magna Carta for public school teachers, the Anti-Violence Against Women and Children Act, and the Government Service Insurance System Act. She also helped push through landmark legislation such as the Clean Air Act, the Philippine Clean Water Act, and the National HIV/AIDS Policy. But she didn't just pass laws for the sake of passing laws. No, she had a deep understanding of the needs of the people she represented, and she worked tirelessly to improve their lives. She was a true champion of the underdogs. Someone who stood up for the rights of ordinary citizens and made sure that their voices were heard. One of her most famous quotes was, "If you want a vision of the Philippines in the year 2000, look at Singapore." She was a strong believer in the power of education, and she worked hard to make sure that every child had access to quality learning. She was also a vocal advocate for the rights of women and children, and she fought against corruption and for good governance. She was a woman of principle and integrity. She was someone who could be trusted to do what she believed was right, no matter how difficult it may have been. In a world where politicians are often seen as being corrupt and self-serving, she was a breath of fresh air. She was someone who gave hope to those who had lost faith in government. Despite facing many obstacles and setbacks throughout her career, she never gave up. She was a true fighter, someone who battled illness and personal tragedy with grace and determination. She was an inspiration to all of us who knew her, and she showed us that it is possible to overcome even the toughest challenges. Her legacy will live on in the hearts and minds of the people she touched. She was a true public servant, someone who dedicated her life to making a difference. She was not perfect, but her contributions to the Philippines and to the world are undeniable. One of the things I admire most about her was her sense of humor. She was known for her sharp wit and her ability to make people laugh, even in the toughest of situations. She was someone who didn't take